Yes, my name is Teresa and I come from the north of Spain, in the Pyrenees, very close to the border from France. And yeah, I actually just arrived to King's College London. I started last week and yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
So you're giving the first seminar. Can you tell me what it is about?
It's a seminar about conformal correlators in Lorentzian signature and momentum space mostly. In particular, we wanted to see what the implications of the constraint of causality are for a few theories. And so, yes, by knowing their expressions, we can see what the constraints of causality mean for them, basically.
Can you tell us something about yourself that is not related to physics?
I like languages a lot, for example. But this is one good thing that research allows you, which is that when you travel a lot, you go to different places. So you naturally are drawn to learning new languages, and that is really nice.
I see. So how many languages do you speak?
Since I'm Spanish and I'm actually also Catalan, so I know Catalan and Spanish, and then all the sort of Mediterranean, like Latin-based languages. You can, by analytic continuation, you can pretend you speak them relatively easily if you have enough confidence.
Yes.
And then, of course, I speak English, and I've lived in Germany and the Netherlands also. So I don't manage to pretend so well, but I try nevertheless.
And is there a particular idea or person that inspires you?
Maybe an idea that inspires me is precisely that, not trying to do great things all the time, but trying to get on small problems and just trying to understand them very well. And even if it doesn't sound or look like the most exciting thing, eventually science is like an aggregation of all the little steps that each scientist is doing individually. So
Nice. Do you remember a particularly interesting, beautiful, or unusual place where you were doing physics? A hike in the
well,
Pyrenees or something like that?
So unfortunately, there I haven't. Although I know of Benasque, which is a center for conferences, and I've never been there. Although it's very close to my native town.
Oh, it's very beautiful there.
Yeah, I've heard, and I can imagine. I mean, that part of the Pyrenees is beautiful, so I should certainly go one sometime. I did my PhD with Atish Tapolkar, and with him, well, first I started my PhD in Paris, and then we would typically go to the mosque, which was close to Jussieu, where I was doing my PhD, and we would oftentimes sit there having mint tea and eating sweets.
I went with him there for couscous.
Okay. So you went for lunch, I see. We would normally go later on. Yeah, it was a very nice place. And
Yes.
then when we went to ICTP, and then there is this nice walk that you can do from ICTP upwards the mountain towards Prosecco, the Prosecco region. And we would always take some schnapps and some drink and discuss and,
Is there a particular topic in physics that you're not working on that you find interesting at the moment?
There is all the developments on asymptotic charges, and I find interesting, especially now with the work not so much on ADS but also on asymptotically flat spacetimes. And then I always find nice, but I've worked on that even less indirectly. I find nice sometimes projects on statistical physics, quantum Hall effects, this kind of little systems for which they have very nice mathematical models, and then they can compute things very well.
Yes. And finally, how have you been managing personally and research-wise during COVID times?
In general, actually, I've been very lucky because until now I was in Germany and the situation there never was really bad, so we could always go outside. But work-wise, I don't really like it. I don't like the home office so much, and I miss a lot the interaction with my colleagues, and especially with my direct collaborators.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to going back to normal life, and curious to see how it's going to be in London. especially with the commute and so on. But yeah, I think I've been lucky overall, so I can't complain, certainly.
So thank you for telling us about yourself, and hope you have a productive time in London.